Alright, we're cleaning a bedroom. This is a one-bedroom apartment. There's only carpet in the bedroom. This is the only apartment, I think, in the whole complex that has sliding closet doors. It's a nice big closet.
We're actually making this because we've never done an apartment with just one bedroom and there's no carpet anywhere but in the bed. It's so fast and easy, we decided to make a quick video.
Yeah, it's a little unusual. It's a handicapped apartment, so everything looks a little different. We're going to pre-vacuum with the DC25 right there. And we brought the rub doctor. We're going to extract and we're going to rake with the carpet rake. So that's what this video is going to be about. If you want to watch, you can see the whole thing in real time except for a few pauses. Anyway, that's what we're doing, so stay tuned. Alright, here we go. The fun starts.
This isn't a very big room, so we don't expect much trash. But we got some, and it was vacuumed by a housekeeper about 2 hours ago. So.
Yeah. I don't think he keeps his filter on his. He uses a Eureka power line. I think it's power line, but it's not. They don't work very well once the filters start to clog up. So
apparently not.
I don't think.
No, we had one once.
We have to do the edges and clog.
Yeah, we had one once, and it was a piece of junk. To tell you the truth,
we got to use one.
It up every 10 feet.
Yeah, he has a bagless one. I don't think he's keeping his filter clean. I'm going to go around and do all the edges with the hose and the wand. Do the closets.
Yeah, we're going to do a complete here. When the camera turns back on, we'll show you the spraying. We'll turn it back on again and back on.
And actually,
and show you the carpet cleaning. So
he had some illegal pets, and I think we'll end up probably doing a post vacuum for sure, because I guarantee you there's probably going to be more dog fur.
This video is just going to be one long video. Then the post vacuum may be separate. This is going to be.
We might, if it's all short enough. We may even put the post vac will either be right on the end of this video to show the complete job, or we may have it as a separate one.
But this is going the pre cleaning is going to be all one video. So.
Okay, we're going to finish the vacuum. Be right back with the pre spraying as we get ready for the actual cleaning and extracting. So stay tuned for that. All right, the vacuum is finished, and now we're going to pre spray our carpets.
Yeah, I was going to show you some things. When I pre spray, what I do is I set the tip. There's a mist. I turn it down so it goes out finer for like that for your bad areas. I want to get them wetter.
This one over here. That's a little red stain.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, ain't that cute? I can barely see it. That's my favorite kind. But anyway, and then whenever I get the, what you call your real bad area that needs heavy spray down, to keep from wasting spray, just a second here. I go ahead and adjust the tip up tighter so it's a mist. That way I don't throw pre-spray down heavy, and I'm getting a good pre-spray down on the carpet. Now, although we're using the rug doctor instead of the work over, we pre-spray every inch of the carpets. That's just the way it is. If you don't, you're not going to clean them as well. So, but we're real believers in pre-spray. Some people like to clean with water. We don't.
Now he did already make a pass behind the door, because that's kind of awkward when you're making a video. And he did the closets already; they've been extracted. So
yeah, that's all finished.
Now we're not going to let this dwell for 10 minutes because we're making a video.
Well, it don't need.
And it doesn't really need to, because most of the stuff is going to come right out.
I'll tell you something. You hear about all this dwell time? I'll do the dirtiest carpets, the real nasty ones. I'll put the pre-spray down and just start cleaning it. It comes up that quick.
Now while he's finishing spraying, I'm going to show you also one thing. If you have a carpet rake, this one's a Grandi Groom, which is probably the most popular one. You can use that carpet rake and you can agitate your pre-spray, especially in the stained areas, and it does a good job, because what it's helping to do is make sure that the fibers on the carpet are completely coated with your pre-spray. Because when he's spraying it on top like this, it's going to coat the fibers pretty good, but if you want to make sure and do a thorough application, you can always agitate it in.
And like we said 100 times, when you're done pre-spraying, release the pressure off your bottle. If you don't, it will mess up your pre-sprayer, your pump sprayer. Make sure it's empty.
Yeah, they're not very expensive, but you want to take care of them, so you don't have to keep going and buying.
$40 is $40. I can buy a couple of pizzas now.
Why buy 2 or 3 a year when you can have one last 3 or 4 years? All right. The machine is filled up. Well, it's mostly full. He did a little bit with the
full. It'll probably finish the whole room without a problem.
Now we're just doing this total video because we're just doing one small room, but it is kind of hard to make a video in these small rooms. We kind of get in each other's ways, so bear with us on some of this.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah.
These cords on these rug doctors they're like cables. They're super thick and they're hard to maneuver.
They stick to themselves a lot.
Yeah, they're terrible. But they're thick and they won't wear out on you. All right, let's get her done.
There was a little stain there, it came right out. So.
Yeah, it came right out. They all do.
the toilet and make it messy in the roll.
Alright, we got the carpet. Let me run over this a couple. Anytime you got heavy chatter stains or dark stains, hit them twice, it won't hurt.
Yeah,
go slow enough to get good vacuum.
there's a little bit of damage to the carpet here from where they were getting in and out of bed and everything.
Probably where the pit bull was messing around.
Yeah, they had dogs. Okay, go that way, not this way, 'cause that's where all the stains are at, right over there. This carpet needs stretching.
Okay, now we're to the part of the video where I got water left in the machine. And I'm strong, but I do not want to pick the machine up and turn it upside down. I'm not a Neanderthal, so
You can dump the tank first, because you don't have to have the tank in there when you empty it if you don't want
it won't
to.
matter. You can either run the water out on the carpet, but I just got the traffic area, so I'm not going to put more water in, or you can do
There's a little water left. Let me, we'll go ahead and, let's dump that bucket outside too, so we don't have to wipe the toilet
You
down.
do it like this.
Actually, they have a walk-in shower,
Yeah, but I don't want to
but
hurt
yeah, we'll just end up having to clean the floor.
it. You go out here.
Okay, let me show them the switch here.
And there's
You've got a switch on the side, carpenter tool, just set it to tool.
and watch this. It's wonderful. This is real hard work. It's very difficult to put the machine on like everybody tries to say.
You're supposed to pick it up and turn it upside down.
You're supposed to, but I guess we're not quite that smart. So you hear that clatter sound? When the machine starts clattering,
Just pull the bucket out, we'll show a picture of what's in there, and then we can dump it out here. I don't want to be out here when you dump it in case you pour it real fast. I don't want to get sloshed on it. Yeah, that's dirty. Wait, let me see.
don't tip the machine back. It's not
Let me
too
put
dirty.
the camera in its case and we'll throw it in the bucket.
We could. It's got a case for it to go underwater.
Yeah, we've thought about that, putting the waterproof case on the action camera and sticking it in the tank while we're running the machine, and you can see all the dirty water come in, but
We just can't disrespect our camera.
we
like
just don't
that.
trust the waterproof case to be that waterproof.
Not exactly.
Alright, so all that'll dry up. Next step, we're going to rake the carpets.
We'll turn the camera off, line the cord up on this machine, and rip
Yeah.
the but that's how you empty a rug doctor. All this stuff where you gotta pick them over and body build, dump them into a whatever, that's stupid. If you're doing that, you ain't very smart. This is how you dump them out.
That's, unfortunately, people don't realize that there's a pump on there that'll pump all the water out for you. We'll be right back with the carpet raking. Alright, we're going to rake the carpets real quick. You want to do this so it helps the carpet to dry.
Yeah, this time we're making a full cleaning. We did the vacuuming, we did the pre-spraying, and we're doing the grooming. If there had been some bad stains, we'd have also used an Eureka orbiter and got them out. So, or red stains, whatever, but there wasn't none of that this time. Unfortunately, it was a clean carpet, so it wasn't real thrilling, but
One thing, when you do closets and things like that, make sure you leave the doors open.
yeah, leave them open so the closets will dry out.
In there, or else the carpet's kind of funny smelling. Now this is the kind of carpet that's kind of got a thickness to it, and so it's going to have probably darker. It's going to have some darker areas on it because of the moisture in some parts of the carpet. It's not gonna look completely even for tomorrow.
It'll look good when it dries. If we get a chance, we'll video it when it dries.
We're gonna post vacuum, and we're gonna show that on the end of this video, I think.
Well, if we get a chance to post vacuum, this may be the video right now. We don't know, because we could get real busy tomorrow.
Alright, take a little bit in there.
That's the finished product. I suppose it looks good. I don't know how dark it is, but
So there'll either be the post vacuum coming up next for the sanitary, or that's the end of this.
oh, this is it.
Either way, thanks for watching up to this point.
Have a good one.
Alright, here we are back the next day, and the carpets are fully dry. And what we're going to do, this look pretty good, what we're going to do is we're going to do a post vacuum with the sanitary. And we're doing this partially because they had pets. Let me walk in here now. They had pets. We're not going to post vacuum the closet, but since he had dogs and he had a bunch of people flopping in here, and is an eviction and all that, we're going to go ahead and go over the carpets with the vacuum one more time to make sure that all the dirt and stuff that's in there is out. Because a lot of times when you extract the carpet, you end up having a lot of dirt that's down the very bottom loosened up, and you didn't get it out, so you want to double check.
Oh, and also, I said in the last video, whoever's watching this on our channel, that I was going to show how to set the machine up for the brush bar to be the right height where you don't get it too low, too high. We're going to do that during this, and then vacuum the carpet. So
yeah, we're going to vacuum these carpets, and then of course we're going to rake them, but I don't know if we'll bother showing that part because you kind of know what they look like when they're raked. But we're just going to do a quick post vacuum. We're not going to show you what we pick up and everything, because there's always going to be some fine dirt and maybe some more pet fur that got loose.
yeah, there'll probably be a little dust in here,
Yeah.
maybe some carpet fresh or something. Now here's the deal:
Because we're probably not going to empty this vacuum out when we get done, because we got to actually vacuum our own house.
We got to go do other apartments. We got work
Yeah.
after this. We got to go.
So I'm not going to empty the bag because you know there's not going to be enough in there that needs emptied yet.
But when I'm not going to talk to you. When I turn the vacuum on, what you're going to see is I'm going to turn that knob that adjusts the brush bar until the pitch changes. And then I'm going to drive it across the carpet. If it feels like it's too high, I'll adjust it one more. If it's not too high, I'll use it right where it's adjusted at. But you're going to hear the pitch change, and that's how you adjust these vacuums. Just watch.
Oh, and just so you know, we just now put the belt back on the spindle of the vacuum because we leave the vacuum with the belt off so you don't stretch your belts.
Yeah, if you leave the belt off until you're ready to use the vacuum, it will not stretch out.
Yeah.
And when the machine's hot, when you turn it off,
you want to take the belt off as soon as you can because that spindle can burn that belt.
If you have to turn the machine off for 2 or 3 minutes to move a cord, that's fine. But don't leave it with the belt on it for 20, 30 minutes. It'll just stretch out the belt and overheat it.
All right, here it
Here's
goes.
how it goes. Okay, that's it.
Get it in the next pass. know you already did that direction, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. Look at the vacuum lines.
Oh, we done?
Yeah, that's it.
I guess I just want to keep going. Now I only had to adjust that one setting on this, but if you heard it, you heard the pitch change. And know the setting was set right.
Alright, make sure we tuck this in good.
Here, put that.
Shut the light and get your tabs.
Alright.
Alright, that protects your belt. And all that's left.
Now, this carpet was super fluffy.
Yeah, it's super
A lot
fluffy.
of people, you know, our videos look good because I'll tell you the secret to it. We do fluffy carpets, and I'll tell you how we
Here, if
do
you
it.
want, let's take this out of here and go ahead and rake it real quick.
The way you get your carpets fluffy the next day, if you're a homeowner, I'll tell you what you do. You make sure you get all the soap out of the carpets when you clean them. If you go on the next day and you touch your carpets and they're hard, then you got soap on the carpets and you can't get your carpets fluffy. You didn't get all the soap out if you feel hardness.
We'll go ahead and rake it on video real quick just to finish it up.
But your carpets, if they're done right, they should be soft like a cloud. And our carpets are soft like a cloud because we get the soap out right.
These are thick carpets, so post vacuuming is a good idea when you have carpets that are like this because they really hang on to pet fur and things like that. And this place was treated for fleas like 3 times. So, you know, that's how bad it was with pets in here. He had a couple dogs, and then he started letting people come in off the street and flop on the floors. And so this place had probably had bed bugs, had fleas, had the whole 9 yards. So it's always a good idea to post vacuum because you want to make sure you get as much junk out as you can because the next people coming in here, they don't want to inherit anything like that. While you could just come in here and vacuum it, do a good pre-vacuum and extract the carpets and call it a day, it doesn't hurt to ensure as much as possible that you got everything possible out because with things like that going on.
It never hurts you to do a good job.
No, maybe do a little bit extra to make sure. I'll go ahead and back up a little bit here and I'll show you.
If you value your business.
Yeah.
If you don't value your business, go make quick money. Rip people off. Shoot, we know carpet painters will come in a place like this and it looks good. They'll spray the carpets and then walk out.
All right, they're all raked up and they look nice again. Let me turn the ceiling fan off. Oh, so that's all there was. If you watched this whole video, then you've seen an entire, basically one bedroom. You've seen it go from the initial stage where we pre-vacuumed all the way through to cleaning and a final post-vacuum and the final rake, and that's the finished result right there, and it looks really nice.
It's really nice.
And soft and fluffy, and whoever moves in here is going to like the carpets at least.
I wish it was my carpet.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll leave, there's going to be links down in the video description for all the products that we used in the video if you want to get more information on those. And any information, there might be other additional information I'll put down in the video description. Please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.